This presentation will be my attempt to advocate for the brick-and-mortar library. That being said, I realize that times have changed, and so have the way we access information. The convenience and efficiency of a virtual library when compared to a brick-and-mortar library cannot be ignored. According to Rybinski in 2008, the definition of each library is as follows. A virtual library is a library that only exists virtually. It is a library consisting of digital materials and services. Digital materials are items that are stored, processed, and transferred via digital devices and networks, and I'm appreciative of this concept in some regards. This class, for example, I am given a research assignment, and in the old days I would have had to spend hours rummaging through index cards, looking for books, but no more. Now I just sign online and all I need is directly in front of me. The need and the purpose for digital library resources is clearly present in this day and age of technology and is reiterated by David Levy, describing the digital library's purpose as, quote, clearly relevant. David Levy also asks, quote, and why are we doing this? To make these materials more broadly, quickly, and efficiently accessible. David Levy posed some additional questions asking, why? Because information is good, so more information is better. But why? For the sake of democracy, education, the advancement of science and technology. Why? For the sake of the good life, freedom, health, ethical conduct, wisdom, well-being. So what's so great about the brick and mortar, you may ask? Libraries in our schools are still the go-to place for quiet study in these busy technological times. Although I am not a teacher, having counseled in the public schools recently, I notice that students still gravitate to the solace of the library. I remember observing most students sitting at desks, their noses in books and magazines, with only a few on computers. According to Doug Johnson, there are still many great reasons and benefits for the brick and mortar. Quote, collaborative activities, project-based learning, information and media fluency, voluntary reading, differentiated instruction, quality content, inquiry, authentic assessment, new information, and communication skills are the things that brick and mortar libraries still have to offer, and I am inclined to agree. I will end with this quote from Joyce Valenza that brings some additional reasoning for continued existence of the brick and mortar. It isn't about whether brick and mortar libraries should exist. It is about what should be happening in vibrant library programs wherever they live. It should be about how teacher librarians guide students to read and writing in all their glorious old and new formats. It should be about how teacher librarians help students become creative citizens, able and excited to truly participate in their current information and communication times. Do schools need brick and mortar libraries? End quote. And I say to this, yes, indeed.